Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of WWE Over the Ropes. Today we're going to be recapping everything that just happened in the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. Who won, what titles changed hands, and what lies next for the future of the WWE. So let's kick it off. And today, well, let's start it off with the Raw Elimination Chamber match. First of all, we all knew it was going to be either CM Punk or Chris Jericho who was going to win this match. And what happened within the match was Chris Jericho actually got injured or knocked out halfway through the match and was unable to continue. So CM Punk ended up winning the match quite easily and eliminating the other guys in the match. Jericho actually eliminated Ziggler and Kofi Kingston. So Jericho was actually looking pretty good, and I thought, maybe he might actually get the win, but unfortunately he got knocked out and he was unable to continue. And so CM Punk actually went on to win, and overall it was a pretty good match. It was much better than the SmackDown Elimination Chamber, that's for sure. So, speaking of the SmackDown Elimination Chamber, once again, no title changed hands. No titles changed hands at all tonight on the Elimination Chamber, and I find that pretty rare. It kind of is much more entertaining when someone actually wins a title or something. Someone actually, the title changes hands. But tonight we saw none of that, and kind of just made the overall the pay-per-view a little bit boring, or less exciting is a better term. So Daniel Bryan went on to win the SmackDown Elimination Chamber. Big Show looked pretty fucking good in that match. He was really beating the shit out of everyone, and he got his hands on Bryan. He really took Bryan to town, but got double teamed by, I think it was Barrett and Cody Rhodes, and they eliminated him. And after that it was just all Bryan. And at the end, surprisingly, it was Bryan versus Santino Marella. He was actually one of the last two guys left. So of course he was never going to win because Santino is a jobber. He's just there to lose the match. To be honest, I don't even think he should have been in the match. Probably should have been one of the two guys returning, but I'll get to that soon. Or Mark Henry. Well, it should have been Randy Orton anyways, but unfortunately Randy Orton is injured. So Daniel Bryan went on to win, and after the match, Sheamus beat the living crap out of him. And that's exactly why I'm showing you Bryan versus Sheamus on the gameplay here. Sheamus, he said a few weeks ago after the Elimination Chamber, he's going to make up his mind on which title he's going to challenge, and he has decided to challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship. Simply, he said, I've won the WWE title twice already. I want to win the other one. I want to win the other top prize. So that's why he's doing it, and probably easy pickings in my opinion. I don't rate Daniel Bryan very highly at all. And the WWE has been pushing Sheamus for quite a while, and he's had a pretty good build-up, winning the Royal Rumble, and then this starting a little feud with Daniel Bryan will be interesting. And Sheamus is going to be the new top dog in SmackDown alongside Randy Orton, and I dare say Big Show is pretty right up there as well. So it's good to see another guy, progress far in the WWE. I have not seen a lot of Sheamus, and I'm interested to see how he goes. I haven't watched really any of him because I've been a bit out of the loop when he really during his title reigns. So I'm interested to see how he goes and how he manages to main event. And his WrestleMania match with Bryan, I think, will be pretty weak, so it would be more than likely that someone else will be added to the match. And I dare say it'll be Randy Orton. He'll probably come back, say, look, I didn't get my shot at the chamber, put me in the match, or blah, blah, blah. He'll get in, make it a triple threat match. Sheamus will win it, and he'll further progress through the ranks in SmackDown and be one of the top dogs in the near future. As for the Divas Championship match, like I said, there was no title changes at all. Beth Phoenix won. Not really going to go into detail about it. Really, it was a pretty close match, but Beth Phoenix, managed to win it. There's also another match, Jack Swagger versus Justin Gabriel for the United States Championship. We saw Jack Swagger win that one. Actually, I didn't actually get to watch that match because the stream that I was watching off didn't have that match streamed, so I missed that one. But from what I hear, it was actually an alright match. And we also just had John Laurinaitis' big announcement, and that was that he's going to probably challenge Teddy Long to be the new SmackDown General Manager, as well as the Raw General Manager. So this will be an interesting story. I think we might see a lot of Teddy Long versus Laurinaitis in the near future. Teddy Long's been General Manager a lot of times and for quite a while on SmackDown. And as of late, SmackDown is really spiraling down. It is going to shit. It's getting boringer and boringer to watch. So if Laurinaitis is going to, make it any better, then by all means, give him the job. So I'll be interested to see what happens there. We also saw the return of Christian and Alberto Del Rio. So that was pretty good. And by the looks of it, they're going to both be heels. So it'll be interesting to see where they happen to transpire in the near future. And as for the main event, it was John Cena versus Kane in the ambulance match. And as always, the star of the show, John Cena, prevailed. Obviously, this was going to happen. This was a no-brainer. It was a pretty weak match for an ambulance match. You look back to the only other ambulance match. I guess it was certainly in a different era, but it was absolutely brutal. Whereas this one was very weak. It wasn't that great. I love Kane. I think he's probably my favorite wrestler right now. But he's more than likely going to be going down the cards and going into mid-card and probably becoming a jobber himself. Cena's got some momentum building into WrestleMania against his match against Rock. He's more than likely going to win that and be the top dog, going to be the ultimate guy. So, interesting to see what happens next. Looking forward to tomorrow's Monday Night Raw. Very interesting to see what's going to happen there. So, guys, stay tuned, and thanks for watching another episode of Over the Ropes.